Pisces, we're going to discuss the Pisces full moon. It's happening on August 30th at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 7 degrees and 18 minutes. Okay, the opportunities for this full moon is tapping into empathy, deep spiritual connections. The goals are releasing toxic situations, things that no longer serve you, finding stability within relationships, and letting things go with grace. Okay? So let's check out in the chart. Pisces is in your first house. Sorry about that. Totally messed that up. In the first house, which is your identity of who you are. Okay? You may be thinking about changing your identity, such as like cutting your hair, changing your clothes out to a new wardrobe, changing your public persona, I guess you would say, because this is how others see you, Pisces, right? Saturn and Neptune are in this house at this time, and with Saturn and Neptune together, they bring lessons of letting go of the illusion, letting go and releasing the illusion, letting you see things with new eyes and uplifting the veil, okay? The veil of illusion. So maybe you haven't been able to be yourself for a very long time. Or you may have been going through an identity crisis, right? Everyone goes through that. Everyone. Just to let you know. No one actually knows themselves until they wake up and see themselves. But Pisces, let's see where Saturn is in your chart. So that is in Capricorn, highlighting the 11th house. Saturn rules Capricorn, or vice versa. Capricorn rules Saturn, whichever. But it's also highlighting the 10th house. That's why I circled them both. But 11th house and 10th house. Let me circle Sagittarius. Are you thinking about being a teacher? For work, right? Are you thinking about being a healer? Because that's where healers are born. Are you thinking about expressing your faith through your career? Right? Now, the 11th house does rule friendships. It rules the society around you. It's an Aquarius house, so your neighborhood, or your hometown, or the city that you live in, okay, is being illuminated here. And also your public persona of what you want to do. Does your job have meaning to you? Right? These are some questions to ask at this time. Okay? Now, and you're also seeing your career as your identity, which you can make it your identity, right? But if you're in a career and you're not happy with it, you can't say that that's your identity, because you're obviously not happy with it, or it's temporary, right? For you to get to your goal. But you need to remember who you are, Pisces, okay? So Sagittarius in the 10th house. Sagittarius rules the 9th, which is Scorpio. This is your beliefs, and you are all about what you believe, okay? Also, you may be being called to have higher education for that career that you want. You may be going through in different colleges, looking at what they offer, things of that nature, because it's in Scorpio. Scorpio is more or less transformation. It can also be ambition, like your ambition in life. Okay, the ninth house also rules faith and belief systems. I'm pretty sure I said that, but there is a belief that needs to be transmuted here of what you're doing in your community and how it's affecting you personally. Okay. Also, Scorpio rules the 8th house. This is shared resources, taxes. This can be divorce. This can also be death and rebirth, which is transformation, as we were talking about earlier. Now, if you are going through an awakening, I do suggest that you take it slow, because all of these houses are activated and there is divine connection here. Okay, you are being divinely guided and you are divinely protected because all of the faith houses are illuminated. Okay. All right, so take your time. Maybe go by a body of water, because Pisces is, you know, the water element. The beach, a pond, a lake, get in a hot tub, get in a pool, get in the bathtub, and ask your questions there, okay, as you're grounding into that water element. Ask your questions and connect to the divine. You will receive answers, okay? All right, and it's in Libra, so you could be dealing with a little bit of relationship things, because Libra rules the 7th house, okay, and the 7th house is highlighted by the sun, because you have to have the sun to have a full moon across the way. The moon is in Pisces. So there is a lot of mind chatter going on, revolving around where you are, where you want to be, where you want to live, what you want to do, and who you want to be with. That's a lot. But let's try not to overanalyze the relationship house, because it's in Virgo. Virgo likes to be overanalytical, okay, and take things and sometimes take them out of context and analyze them to the point of there's nothing left, right? There's nothing left. So don't rely on your mind right now in regards to relationships. Take it easy, because Juno is being activated at 7 degrees, the exact degrees that this Pisces full moon is being illuminated, okay? Juno is an asteroid. It's being highlighted in Leo, in the 6th house, on your daily routines, your health, okay? So Juno brings balance to harmonious connections, okay? So if there's been a little bit of trouble within that relationship house, just take your time. Take your time with that. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. It can be friendships. It can be contracts, business contracts, and also business relationships. And it also does signify marriage here. So just take your time, because Juno is giving you that opportunity to find balance. Find balance within duty and freedom, okay? And find balance in your needs, reflecting on your personal needs. Also, creating that equality within partnerships, okay? So if the partnership isn't equal, Juno will kind of put the scales out to see what's going on, weighing out the scales. And this isn't just for you, this is for everybody else, okay? So if your partner and you are having trouble with like a power struggle there, it will be harmonized. I'm sorry, Mercury's going retrograde, right? But it will be harmonized. Okay, so just take take some time out and think about the situation before acting on it. Okay? All right, Pisces, thank you for being here. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time.